I just wanted to put a video out for something I think would be very valuable for all the docs that do the care that we do. It's very often you'll have a patient that that might have a birthday or something like that. You want to give them a little gratitude, and sometimes it's a pain in the butt. You know, I got to go buy the card, whatever. So there's an online service that's called Send Out Cards, which some of you may have heard of, and most of you probably haven't. But it's actually very, very helpful because it just streamlines a lot of that stuff and takes a lot of work out of it. So Jason is an expert on Send Out Cards. He's a friend of mine. And I'm just going to explain a little bit about how it works and why it's so valuable. So the short form for this, we call it SOC, Send Out Cards. And so, for example, I'd be in the entrainment room. One of my patients says, oh, you know, my dad just died or something like that. I come right here to Melanie and I say, SOC, dad died. Boom. Gets on here, she makes a card and the card's gone, it's in the mail. So just tell them a little bit about how the process works and how long it takes and all that kind of stuff, Jason.
Well, as far as the process of sending a card, it's an actual, real, physical paper card. So sometimes people, you know, we talk about this, Dr. Marco, about how great and you know, effective and personal Send Out Cards is, and people still think it's an e-card. Right. So it is a paper card, but it's sent like an email. Right. So what we'll show you in a moment is you actually get on the Send Out Cards website, you choose a card, and there's about 15,000 pre-made cards in the website. You can create your own with your own company logo or photo or what have you, and you would type a message. If you want to add any more pictures to it, you can. You would choose the recipient you want it to be mailed to, and if you want, you can add a gift, a physical gift, a gift card, or you can send just a card. And then when you click a button that says Send Card, what happens is the company will print the card, stuff the envelope, address it, put a real Canadian first class stamp on it, and mail it. And it will arrive in your recipient's mailbox, usually about 4 days from the time that you click Send. And you asked about cost and how it works.
Yes.
A couple of different price points, but I'm just going to quickly touch on the two that are most popular, so to speak. Number one would be called a retail customer. A retail customer, and this is a card where you're going to see that there are no pictures on the inside of the card. Well, Send Out Cards works on a point system. So you purchase points and use the points to pay for the cards and the gifts. So one with no pictures would either be 62 cents or 98 cents. Now postage is extra, and postage is just your regular stamp, like if you would go to the post office. So for a card with no pictures on the inside, somewhere between 62 and 98 cents. Now if you did have a card where you added a picture on the inside, now you're looking a little more expensive, still cheaper than the store, but that would be somewhere between about 93 cents and $1.50, again, plus postage.
Right, that's retail customer.
No, that would be, I've just kind of put them all together.
Okay.
So when I say, you know, 62 cents to 93, that would depend on whether you were getting a, you know, paying retail price or something that we call preferred prices.
Right, right. So I kind of put myself in the preferred pricing thing just because I know I'm not pushing it as a business or anything like that, because it is a direct marketing company. But the thing is that I know I can have savings if I become a preferred customer. It costs less for me to use the stuff, so that's the way I'm using it. So what I wanted to show you right now is I just already logged onto the site, so I'm just going to go over here, and there's a thing on this side. After just logging in on this side here, you see create a card, create a campaign, upload pictures, and add new contacts. So it's pretty simple. It's all basically right there. So if I just would go in here, I want to create a card. So I'm just thinking just a lot about gratitude, and I keep telling people, don't try to do this to push your business, and we always keep saying,
yeah,
just use it to thank people for things, or just to extend gratitude, and you know how the universe works, it'll kind of come back to you. So just off the top of my head, when I go across the gym, there's a lady who does a good job making my veggie wraps, and so I'm just going to actually make a card, and she doesn't know who I am or anything, doesn't know my name, but after I make the card, just on the side, I'll just put Network Family Care, so I don't know, have my logo there. And so she'll know who I am and a little bit more about me, that kind of thing, but I'm just going to say thanks for taking care of, make my wraps for me, that kind of thing. So I just go in, along this side here, I'm going to see, well, what kind of card am I going to be sending? So it'll be like a thank you card or a gratitude card, so I'd kind of go in there and say, well, what I want, gratitude, thanks, just choosing one at random, so you can choose if it's just one-sided, or I can choose it like it opens up like that, or even three, and that kind of thing. So I usually choose a two-panel card like that. So that just says, thanks very, very much for being who you are. It's loading up the card. And then what I can do along this side here, I can actually choose my pictures. So I've uploaded a bunch of pictures previously, and I can just drag the pictures over here. I can just type my message over there, get the address in, do that kind of thing. So I'll just quickly just show you how that looks. So I'm going to choose, I usually try to choose a picture with me and my baby. So I'm gonna put the office logo in here as well. So that's there. So I just put the logo of my office, the name, and that kind of thing with their mission statement. And let's see, here's my favorite card right here, or my favorite picture. So it's just me with my kid in the shades. Hopefully she'll recognize who I am like that. And then I can just type the message down here. You know, hi, thanks, etc. And then I would just type in my message there, go into the next continue. Obviously that's not what I'm going to be sending, I'll be fixing that up later. I just put in the address, my return address comes up right away, I put in your address there, go to the next page, it would say, do you want to add a gift? I say yes or no. A gift could be like a gift basket, chocolates, what other kind of things?
You know, books or brownies or candles, lots of stuff, or gift cards as well. So in Canada, it's mostly Starbucks, Tim Hortons, Home Depot. If you have a recipient in the States, there are more choices. But yeah, gifts, physical gifts or gift cards that would come actually with the card in the mail.
Right. And the other big thing that I think is really important and time saving for this as well is that you can do a campaign. So those of you who have an autoresponder email thing, you know, you send it to the list. Well, here you can upload all your patient data from your existing computer software that you use. You import it as a comma-separated file, I think. Mm-hmm. So you import it in there. All those contacts are in there. And you could just do one card. Let's say you want to do the Easter thing. You say, you know, Happy Easter from us. Make a campaign. You choose all the recipients. They're all chosen. They all get sent the same card, but it can be personalized for that person's name too. That's the important part, right?
Yeah, very, very quick and easy process. I sometimes tell people that when I do my holiday cards, my Christmas cards, it's, you know, literally the whole day might be an hour or two, because I mean I might create, you know, one for clients, one for friends, one for family, but within those groups, you know, I'm able to tell the system, I want you to send this to all of my clients, to all of my coworkers, to all of my friends, to all my family, and like Dr. Marco said, it will do it for you and personalize each one. So it's the same thing as sending one card, yet the end result might be, you know, dozens or hundreds or thousands that are going to be sent in the mail from you.
With the person's name inside it, right? That's the key thing, right? It doesn't just say hi person.
Right, yeah.
It's got their name on it and it's personalized in that way. And you can actually choose first name, last name, or a nickname, I even think.
First name and spouse name if the person's married. So a lot of flexibility and personalization, which I think is key.
Really important. So like I say, I think it's a very valuable tool, because just we as doctors and stuff, you know, you think, oh, I should send a card, but you never get to it and stuff. Here, it's all online. It takes like 2 minutes. You know, take a little time to load up some good pictures that you know you're going to be using regularly, load your office logo, bingo, there you go. So you're not sort of like, it's not advertising where you're just, you know, they know who you are, and maybe some people who don't know who you are, they might find out by you sending them a card like this, right? And like in the roundabout way, it might get you more customers or clients, that kind of thing. So overall, I think it's a great service. So below this video, I'm going to put the link for my affiliate link, and so you know what that means. If you want to join up, if you have any questions, could they call you maybe? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. My email address is SOCJasonM, and the SOC stands for send out card, so SOCJasonM@gmail.com, and I'd love to answer any questions you may have.
Cool. So hopefully this is helpful, and like I say, it's a great tool, great resource, and it's easy to use, and I think it's just really valuable, so that's why I wanted to share it with everybody. All right, take care.
All right.